Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is me, AlexRay1010, and I'm back with another banger Fortnite video. Well, in this video, we're actually going to be doing a tournament in this game, and if you guys do not know what a tournament is, it's basically where you go into a squad game with 4 of your friends, and you pick teams. So basically, I was with, my cousin Skittish, so that's his username, Skittish Maple. I was with him. And then my friends, Nick from a different video and Braden from a different video, they were on a team. They were going Risky Reels, and me and Hayden were going SHAREfactory. So basically, this tournament, how you do it is you have to see who gets more kills. Basically, whoever gets more kills wins that game. So you will notice that you can't really hear any of the game sounds. That is because I am doing a voiceover for this game because of just how Skittish's voice wasn't allowed to be shared, so you just hear me talking anyway, and most of the conversation wouldn't make sense at all. So I was just thinking that this would be a good alternate option. So as you can see right now, we're going into SHAREfactory, and our thoughts immediately were to look for anyone else who might be coming here. Now, before the game started, we're supposed to mute, the other players, but I heard Nick say that all they needed to do was down a squad, and they think they would win. Well, as you can see in this video, that is not the case at all. So we're about to land here, and actually, can I give a quick shout out, happy birthday, Fortnite. It's hard to believe it's only been like a year. So there's these birthday cakes scattered across the map, and if you eat the cake on the floor, you get shield and health and things like that. So that's what this is right now. I just landed in this truck to see if I can get any sort of guns. And then we see that the circle, we kind of got screwed over by that circle there. We can already see that Braden and Nick have some shield. And then I looked to see if they downed anyone or anything yet, or killed anyone, and that is a no. So you'll be seeing me check that quite a bit in the video. But there's that. So I'm going through trying to get some loot, and then here in a minute we'll see something that happened with the other squad, that happened with Brandon and Nick. And can I just say, what darn luck, 2 LMGs, who needs 2 LMGs? Anyway, so we see that Nick is taking a little bit of damage, and we're kind of getting excited a little bit, but then we realize we shouldn't be really worrying about that because we are down around at this point. So we already played 3 games before this, and he just dropped me a compact SMG. And if you guys do not know what that is, it's the new SMG that is literally broken in this game. It's basically the P90, and it's, as you'll see later in this video, it's just absolutely broken. And we are actually a game behind, so it is 2-1, basically, is the score. So if we lost this game, we would actually lose the competition. But my loot's looking pretty solid. I got a AR, shotgun, SMG. Pretty good. And then I just decided to leave the bandages there because I already have a medkit. Materials, I would like to get some more of that, but I am about to come over here and eat some of these cakes, because as I said, they give you shield and they give you health, but I was at a situation where I did not need health. The circle is a decent way. It's over by Shifty, and I was explaining right now how I really dislike Shifty circles because there are so many times when I would get absolutely destroyed by people that are just hiding in the mine shafts and things like that. Right now there's nothing really too much going on other than the fact that I accidentally broke down that tree, which I was not meaning to do all the way anyway. But yeah, that's about it. Nick and Braden, I don't think, have a kill yet. We don't either. We didn't really see anyone, and we kind of got lucky and unlucky with the circle because we did not want a lot of people to go flush because it's just not big enough to the point where we would get a gun, probably kill 2 people and then die. So we got really lucky with the fact that it was going over risky, so they would have a lot more action. But then again, that could also be bad because if they somehow get the kills, they would be ahead in the competition. So right now we're trying to plot a way to get around Shifty. Either way, what we're thinking here. And what I always like to do, even in solo games and stuff like that, is I like to stick to the edge of the circle and catch off anyone that's coming because of the storm, who might be damaged, who might be rushed, who might not know what's going on, what the hell's going on. So that's what we're trying to decide right now. But we stop and just loot here because I do hear some chests, and I messed up my stairs right there, but that's alright. Also, I used to play on the Combat Pro, which is very different, but now I recently switched to Builder Pro. And the difference between that is you'd use L1 and R1 to switch between your buildings. Now it's so much easier to switch from stairs to wood, or stairs to wood. Funny, stairs to walls, because walls is R2. The ceiling things are R1, and then the stairs are L2, and the pyramid things, the triangles, are L1. So I find myself a nice little blue tactical right there, and then soon here in a minute you'll well, I just checked the map there, but Nick and Braden are about to be in the circle up by Lazy Links or something, like because you know those new rifts that were added here in Season 5. I'm starting to hear something, and then bang, people behind us, so I'm starting to spam build, and then Hayden is, my cousin, is getting shot from across the way. So we're trying to decide right now what to do. We're kind of in a corner here. Why would half the squad be over here and half the squad be over there? So we're thinking it's two different squads, and we're getting sandwiched right now. And I accidentally placed out a trap right there. I was so nervous this game for some reason. I just really wanted to win this. And then he finally says, alright, what should we do? And he's like, dip, dip, dip. And then we start just sprinting around this mountain. Thank God nobody saw us. That would have been difficult, but some of the building there, that was questionable. He's taken a lot of damage. I took a couple shield, that's basically it. And then we just come in here, and I say, let's lose him in the shafts. Let's get a close range battle. And then so I start dropping the minis here. I'm like, where'd he go? I'm like freaking out because I thought he left or whatever. So yeah, there's that, and then the circle's right at the edge, which means that they'll be right here, basically. We're thinking that, okay, they'll be right here. But I'm thinking that they went over and curled off towards Greasy. Because we never actually saw them. They never showed up. So we think that Nick was just in a battle because he's healing all the way up right now, as we weren't really focused on their health. We just hear the sound when they down. So that's when we get all excited. But now the next circle is really great because we have to run for a while. But we also are like, it's fine because it's like right here. So we make a dumb decision here, and we start heading, and we're about to head through Tilted Towers. Now, late game Tilted is always really sketchy to me because people are probably hiding in like double L's or Trump Tower or things like that, or have big bases. And that's part of the case right here. You'll see a bunch of building when we get over through Tilted. So yeah, that's what that is. And then we can see building on the other side, and we can see people running up north to that mountain, and we want to stay away because we do not want to cut through. And I fall down this mountain here, so I have a med kit, which is fine, but he says that right before that, he's like, well, dang, I almost fell down the mountain. And then I'm like, well, I fell down the mountain because I'm like mid-fall, and luckily I stopped myself before I could take any more damage, but like I said, it would have been fine because I did have a med kit. But right now we're trying to go around and see if we can cut off these guys that were building up towards the mountain. And he sees people right here. So he starts shooting at him, and then I come in, knock him down, and then there's another guy to my right. I down him. This SMG is overpowered. Hayden gets downed. I start building around him. I'm just finishing these guys. That way we have a kill on the board, or a couple kills on the board, so they're down. And then I got shot at, and it sounds like it's from a distance. So I go at it, and I try to revive Hayden. So basically at this point I can tell that they're probably getting, the other team's getting really excited, but then I pulled off some clutch 2 kills right there, and then we are back in it. So now I'm trying to see if they're rushing us, if they're going to play it smart, going to play it bad, and then Braden gets down. So at this point we were like really happy, and then we're like, alright, come on Nick, choke, like, don't like mess up here. So I mean, not don't mess up here. So I take those minis and stuff like that. So we're starting to go. We're gonna actually, cause the storm's coming in right behind us, and there was a sniper back there, and Hayden's actually really good with snipers. So I was gonna pick that up for him, but the storm kind of rushed me, and I was unable to grab it. So we're gonna actually be taking some damage, and Brandon does get revived by Nick. So that was a good play on his part. I'm sure he did something really well, whether he killed somebody or not. Unfortunately, I don't check the scoreboard as much as I thought I did. So there's that. But also now I think we're okay. Boom! They get both downed by a rifle, and then Braden gets knocked by and killed by a sniper. So and then now we're like, all right, cool. Did we just win? What did we do? We didn't just win. Actually, if I check the scoreboard here in a minute, I don't right now because there's people building up. Hayden did not see them. But Nick's dead, so if I check the scoreboard here, I believe Braden got a kill and Nick got a kill. So, and I have 2, which means we're tied 2-2. So we need to get 1 more to win. He's healing right here, which is fine. I just kind of build around him to be safe. So it's still taking me a while to get used to this Builder Pro, but I think I'm a lot better builder with it. So yeah, we're trying to go up here and see if we can get a, push these guys. And then right here, I see them. I see them right on that bridge thing right there. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go around here. So I drop, and I see that there's a guy right there. I miss a few shots on him, but then I got him. He's down. I go over here. Bang, bang. He's down too. There's another guy to my left. He has no clue what in the hell is going on. And then that guy right there, I finish him as well. Hayden gets a kill. I get 4, and that's, no, not 4. 3 in that scenario, which was good for our part. And then he takes a lot of damage, so we're trying to find him health. Honestly, this is the best setup you can probably have, in my opinion, in the game. And he gets actually sniped from, and I'm struggling to build and protect him. So he gets actually sniped, and this is the best setup, in my opinion, you can have in the game. An AR, an SMG, especially a powerful SMG like this, and a heavy shotgun. That, in my opinion, is the best. So I drop him some minis here, and then I'm trying to find out where, and these guys are actually really aggressive, so we're just trying to see if we can lose them, and by lose them, I just mean, like, lose their interest. So I'm just right now trying to hide, take some minis. And then we are right here, and then I don't think we realize how close we are to the storm for another 30 seconds. So we're reloading everything, trying to breathe, get our ground. We ended up winning, obviously, this game, but we're like, hey, screw it. We have such good loot, and we're on a roll. Why don't we just try to win it? So and I locked myself in like a dumb, yeah. Anyway, so we're trying to use a campfire right now, and we're struggling, like, really bad, so. And then I fall through somehow. I don't understand this game. It's because, I don't know, but we have to go because the storm's closing in. And he's saying he needs to heal, and I'm like, no, you don't. The circle's right here. We can just go there, and we'll be fine. So yeah, we're pretty pumped that we won that tournament thing. Game 3, that is. So we stop right here. We're like, hey, let's just heal. And then I tell him to get in. And I'm like, I got you, bro. And then he comes on in. And we just get here for a minute. This is just a healing session. So we're getting pumped now. They're watching us right now. So I give them a little, gun show there. Gun show action. And then I dab on them because, they just got dabbed on. So there's that. Shooting at each other on those mountains. So we're like, alright, there's 9 people left. We got this, we got this, we got this. And then we come over to the shack right here. And he's like, well, do you just want to sit in this for a minute so you can just, get everything right? And then I'm like, there's no point. It's not even in the circle. So we come up here. We're like, there's got to be people on the side of the house. There's a house right there, so there's got to be people on the other side of the house. And there's actually people, like, right here. So this base we saw was building before to our left. He actually sees people, and I don't see them, but they're to my left right here, and then to my right again. They're over by that tree. I don't know if you guys can see them. they're about northeast, and so we just hide under these stairs. They definitely saw me, which is unfortunate. But if we would not have, okay, but so they start building up towards us, and Hayden's like, I got an idea. And I'm like, please hurry up and do what you're going to do, because I swear to God. And then, so he drops it, and then we go. So he goes actually the wrong way, and we were supposed to go in towards the circle, but that was just miscommunication. He goes the wrong way and actually downs right here, which is unfortunate. So I'm thinking, oh shit, I don't have this. We lost. We came really close, but we lost. Well, I ended up going so far away that they thought I was with them, so they didn't worry about me. And I would not have ended up winning this game if it was not for that launch pad. So I see these guys fighting. I'm like, all right, let me let them fight it out. Let me let them down people, and let them collect loot. I ended up downing this guy right here to add confusion. I went back and hid behind the tree. So he's like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then now I see my chance. So he's on the ground. I down him, and then I spray at that guy. He's also really low. I switch to my shotgun right here, and bang. Victory Royale. That was a nice little victory right there. I felt really good about myself after that. I ended up having 8 kills. That SMG is so overpowered, to be honest, though. But, yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. I just want to say that, let me know if you guys like this voiceover opportunity. It's just that he just didn't have his voice allowed to be shared, so there's that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to punch that like button, and also just make sure to subscribe, show your support, turn on that bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video.